Good Thursday, everyone. This is meteorologist Dave Snyder at the National Weather Service with Alaska statewide weather, and happy solstice to you and yours around Alaska. A big important day in our astronomical timeline for the entire state. Tomorrow, the day gets a little bit longer. High pressure across western Canada is nearly 1,050 millibars. It does have some cold air and will certainly affect the eastern interior with much colder temperatures, anywhere from 10 to 20 below, even colder for the overnight hours here in the next several days. Many in southeast will be seeing generally fair weather, but some occasionally gusty winds there as the pressure gradient tightens up. But really, most of the activity is across western Alaska with a strong, steady southerly flow on the western side of an upper-level ridge. And that means periods of rain and snow and wind for many along the western Arctic coast and southwest, Bristol Bay, all the way down into the Alaska Peninsula and Kodiak Island. For areas in the eastern Alaska Range and around Talkeetna northward toward Denali, you're looking at periods of blowing snow. Winter weather advisories generally for the Denali region and the eastern Alaska Range region, especially in the passes there, and you'll see that for the Arctic and the Brooks Range passes as well. Falling snow will be a little bit more of an issue with the wind for the Seward Peninsula, Norton Sound, Kotzebue Sound region, and the Noatak and Kobuk ranges there in the valleys, as you're talking about several inches of snow on top of some gusty winds. St. Lawrence Island, again, under the gun for a winter storm warning. You may see as much as 2 to 4 inches of snow. Doesn't sound like a lot, but as much as 7 inches in some cases on top of some gusty winds, maybe on the 60 to 65 mile an hour range. That'll last at least through tonight and into about 6 o'clock Friday morning. Low pressure will be passing to your west at about 976 millibars, so a pretty strong southerly flow working up the western coast. Periods of heavy rain could be an issue as well for the Alaska Peninsula, and especially Kodiak Island. You might be looking at about 3 to 4 inches of rain, in some cases as much as 5 as that moves through. By Saturday, another front will be working through the northern Gulf. That's going to keep the winds going. Storm force winds across some parts of the central and eastern chain, as well as the north and western Gulf Coast and areas around Kodiak Island. Blowing snow continues for many across the western mountains of Alaska and into parts of the middle Yukon Valley. Watch for snow showers to continue around Nome with high pressure just west building into St. Lawrence Island, perhaps slowing the winds down a little bit by your Saturday. Snow showers continue for Unalaska and Dutch Harbor, and rain will continue for Kodiak as we start up the weekend. With Alaska statewide weather, this is meteorologist Dave Snyder.